Cast, our guy Cap was named Player of the Week for the first time in his career.
RC, my guy, Cap, was the best player on the field this week, and it's that simple. But Channing, he's going to sit here and try to find a way to knock the kid, but the hardware doesn't lie.
Men lie, women lie. Hardware don't lie, and Cap got him one. But it's a small sample size.
There you go again. Still trying to find a way to discount the kid. Come on, man.
Fred, it's 1 week. How many guys have we seen get Player of the Week 1 week and never get it again?
Well, Chan, we know you'll be watching, and so will we on MaddenCast.
Hey, what's good, Nat?
What's good is the new spot I've hooked you up with.
Okay. Got a nice crib set up for me?
Only the best for the league's most promising rookie. Keys will be coming your way soon, and hotel life will be a thing of the past.
I like the sound of that. I'm ready to get settled in.
Well, I think you'll be really happy with the place I got set up for you. And this is only the start of your journey. The better you play, the better home will be able to get you in, and with that come plenty of perks. Exactly what an elite athlete needs.
Always coming through for me. Thanks again, Nat.
Of course, Cass. Talk soon.
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and the focus is on Jack Campbell, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Lions and the Packers on Thursday night primetime.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this...
So the Packers offense backed up here to begin their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But, boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game. And you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Second down, another shot for Jones. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. They'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 8. The Packers at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 20 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time. And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'll be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
23 yards the pickup there.
First down created there by Jayden Reed, who adds a lot to the Packers receiver room. Even as a rookie, he's able to handle X, Y, Z, whatever position Green Bay puts him in. And boy, he can scrap for the best of defenders.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out on the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
2nd and 6. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 3rd down, here's Jones. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
The 6-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognize.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And this will be a Packers 1st down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They can't ask for much more than this. They've got it 1st and goal from the... Now Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to throw here. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. So here are the Packers now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A check down here to Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want...
All of a sudden, we've got a new ball game back to level after that interception that he threw on the previous drive led to a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Quick slant to Watson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
That's good. Packers, 1st down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Aiden Hutchinson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now had, the Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion.
The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
2nd and 4. That's taken in by Watson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now at Lambeau. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Now a first down carry by Jones. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll go again to Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Wide open receiver complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. His pass caught at the 4. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Packers! Deontay Hardy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2nd and 3. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. The Packers on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. On the counter, here's Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Levi Onwuzurike, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now back to throw. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Calling a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jayden Reed, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and run.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Running right, Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. An inside give to Jones. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Let's go now.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. That's a good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And
Hey, Nat, what's cooking?
I call with good news, Cap.
I like the sound of that. What kind of good news are we talking?
Well, as we predicted, your play on the field this season has some high-profile brands looking to get you in their gear.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes. The sneaker world has taken an interest in you.
Am I getting my own kicks?
I can see that in the future. But first, why don't you tell me which brand you want to rep?
Can't go wrong with a classic. I'd be happy to rep this style.
Okay, great. Let's make this happen.
Natalie Day, coming through in the clutch. Appreciate you.
Keep up the good work.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Aaron Jones. He had the D's number a week ago, over 150 yards rushing. It's the Packers and the Raiders on Monday night.
Now from a field that will host Super Bowl 58 come February, there's a good look inside Allegiant Stadium just off the 15 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll... Now the Packers get set to go.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here...
They'll look to throw here on first down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
Big Ndamukong Suh, one of the league's best for a long time, getting a sack there. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Now this throw caught left side. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Yeah, good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. But now he appears to be in some pain. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now the 4th-year man from BC, it's A.J. Dillon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Packers at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the way they played last week defensively, when I watched the tape, I had to stop it a couple of times and count to make sure there were just 11 guys on their side of the field because they covered every angle and thoroughly shut down the other side. Hold them just 7 points total. They do that again, that'll get the job done one more time in a big way.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st with Dillon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Dillon will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. And look at this Raiders defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator. Because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
2nd and 5. The give to Jones. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And the Raiders have got him. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get it. The Packers ready to take over offensively. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by the rookie, Jayden Reed. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. Open man left side, it's the tight end DeGuara. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll set up to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
2nd and 1. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down. They're going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 1. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Again, it's Jones. Oh, good move. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. This 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Jakeem Grant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some...
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Good move at the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Buying time to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 56 yards. They'll set up a throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on third down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. So here are the Packers now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's Jones again on second down. Nifty juke there.
And how much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. They go play action here on first down. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Grant. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On
third and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air.
They'll fire this deep for Hardy.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
The Packers offense set to go. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On play action, they'll throw. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Toward the pylon, caught.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds.